Terry, here we are looking ahead to the match at Blackwell Meadows on Saturday against Peterborough Sports, and we're going into the back of this, 6 wins in the last 8 matches, but it's important not to get carried away, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at it. It's a great run. I'm absolutely delighted. We've had to put that together to give ourselves the chance, but there's still 7 more games, as everybody knows, and we still got to get. I still think we'll need a minimum of 3, maybe more. So we cannot rest on it. It's been brilliant. The run's fantastic. It's given a real good feel factor to everybody at the club. The players are full of confidence. But Saturday, there'll be another difficult game now against Peterborough Sports. And we're really focused in on it now. We're doing our research as we do. And tonight, we'll prepare properly at training the night, ready to go again Saturday.
Yeah, it's important to remember that we're still just 2 points above the relegation zone, aren't we? It's we're looking at 1 or 2 other clubs around us like Blythe and Kings Lane, and maybe dragging other clubs into it. But we've got to remember as well that we're still a target for other clubs for them to try and catch us up.
Yeah, look, it's about us. It's all about Dalton. Yeah, we'll take any helping hand we get if other teams have bad runs, but we cannot rely on anybody. Even though now I think it's in my own hands. I know they've got games in hand, a lot of the clubs, but we play 2 or 3 clubs still in around us. So I think it's just down to us now. Real concentration, 1 game at a time. Boring, it must be, but that's what it's got to be. 1 game at a time. Really prepare well for the Saturday, and hopefully the lads will continue with the top performance we've had just lately.
The players have done supremely well, haven't they, to get us into this position? Like we said, 6 wins from 8, defended very well against a lot of these teams, and scored a few goals now as well. I mean, Matty Cornish and Cameron Selkel have both scored 4 goals in the last 4 matches.
Yeah, look, it's great. I remember the first 2 or 3 games, we always think, right, we kind of hit the target enough. We're going to, we really need to fix it. And I'll be honest, since me and Steve come in, nearly every session's been about attacking play, trying to score goals, create goals. And long may it continue now. We've hit a real rich vein of scoring form, as well as playing really well. And we've got to keep that going. And at the other end, like you said, the defensive record wasn't great. But since we've come in, we're now on, if you put all the results together, we're on a positive goal difference as well. And if we continue doing that, we're going to get the results.
Brought in a new signing the other night. It was all rushed through on the afternoon. Joe Gibson, he's coming from Middlesbrough. What do we see in him?
Yeah, another attacking player. We just think we knew, again, like I've just said previously, we want to win games. So we think we may have enough at the back end. I'm not saying we'll not bring anybody else in at the back end, but at the minute we just thought we needed another one, top end of the pitch. To add competition. He's a good young footballer. Highly recommended by Middlesbrough. We're delighted they've allowed him to come to us. And like I said, we're looking forward to seeing a lot more Joe between now and the end of the season.
Now, Peterborough Sports, as you just mentioned there, they're going to be a tough test. They're a better away team than they are a home team, aren't they? So we're going to have to be very wary on Saturday.
Yeah, very attack-minded team. Like I said, I've watched one of the games already. I'll watch another one. They're really bold. It should be a really cracking game. They come and attack most teams. Like I've just said, we went. That's been our philosophy. We need to win rather than draw. That's why we went for more like playing this style of football. And they're very similar. They look a really attack-minded team on what I've seen so far. They won a really rich frame of form. They've done brilliant in the FA Trophy. They pushed Gateshead all the way last Saturday, didn't they? 3-0 down. Shows that they've got a lot of character. Came back to 3-2 and they pushed them all away. So it ain't going to be an easy game. I don't think there's an easy game in the league, but it looks as though if both teams do as what they're doing, it should be a really entertaining, attacking game.
Yeah. And of course, the fans are going to play a big part, aren't they? I mean, the encouragement and support over the last few weeks has been magnificent, hasn't it? And they're like an extra man. I know it's a cliche, but they're like an extra man.
Oh, they've been brilliant, isn't it? The last 2 Saturdays away from home, the 2 derby games, that's all the noise we've heard, I'll be honest with you. In both of them games, the numbers that went to Blythe, we've had more than half the gate. We just about had half the gate at Spennymoor. at home the last few games. You know, it's great to look across the tin shed packed out, and the great vocal support, and long may that continue, because like we previously started the interview with, there's still a long way to go. We're going to need them. There'll be sometime between now and the end of the season, we might have a little dip. That's when we'll need them even more to stick together. But without doubt, they've been absolutely fantastic. And without going back right down to when we first come in, without their financial support they're giving the club, we wouldn't have been able to get some of the players we're getting in. So it's a massive, massive thank you on that one. Again, I know we keep thanking them, me and Steve, but without that, they've played a massive part to giving us a chance to strengthen where we thought the squad needed it, just to give a bit more. So we can't thank them enough. Long may they continue, keep their support coming, keep the noise coming, keep encouraging the lads, you know what I mean? And hopefully we'll all get the just rewards come the end of the season.